This is Karen from A Caring Touch Massage Therapy. Today I'm going to show you some quick stretches and exercises to combat something that I see a lot in my practice, and I call it computer back. So we're sitting in front of these things a lot right now, whether we're working from home, whether that's always been our job, even kids who are working school remotely. We sit in front of these things, we get that hunch, we get a lot of pain in our neck, shoulders, upper backs. So I'm going to show you some quick and simple ways to take care of this on a day-to-day basis when we can't get out for a massage every day, wink, and then we get stuck on the front of these things. So really quick and easy. So some experts say that you should take these little reset stretch breaks every 20 minutes or so throughout the day. I've worked in an office. I know that's not possible. That's not really realistic. So I recommend you do these things at least once an hour, once every 2 hours tops. Best way to do it is to get something like a regular kitchen timer, something that has a very distinctive ding that'll snap you out of your computer trance that you get into during the day. I would recommend not using the timer on your phone, only because we are really programmed to kind of ignore a lot of the dings and notifications that come off of our phones. So a kitchen timer's got a little bit of a more distinctive sound that's a little more going to snap us out of our trance a little faster. But these movements and stretches are really simple and subtle that we can do right at our desks and not draw a lot of attention to ourselves if we do happen to be in an office somewhere. So starting off, just simply rolling our shoulders. So take your shoulders, shrug them up towards your ears, roll them back behind you and down. Inch them forward, up, back, and down. You can do these as many times as you want. I recommend about 8 times if you can get these rolls in. I'm only going to do them 2 to 4 times just to kind of keep the video moving. And then be sure you go backwards as well. Backwards, up towards your shoulder, your ears, down, forward, and there. Back, up, forward, down. You can also do one shoulder at a time. One roll, other side, other side, other side, and be sure you always go the opposite direction as well. All right, getting into our neck. Also, these are good for text neck, which is a whole other video. We're going to look straight down, like you're looking down. Roll your head to the side, like your ear is close to your shoulder. Straight back, and then to the other side. Nice, simple neck roll. Don't take it too fast. Take your time. Back, side, as many times as you need, and then of course go the other way. Back, side, down, as many times as you need. All right, moving down our torso a little bit more, getting into this middle of the back, lower shoulder part, the quadratus lumborum we call it. You're gonna take your arm, pull it straight across your chest. If you're in a cramped space, you can hold it up, bend your elbow, that works too. Take your other hand, grab your arm between your elbow and your shoulder and pull it towards you, like you're giving yourself a big hug. You'll feel this stretch through the back of your shoulder, down through the side and the middle of the back. Give it a nice big hug. Then take this same arm, swing it around, hold it, elbow behind you, making a little triangle, pull it back towards the chair behind you. Now, when you're doing a stretch, a lot of people will say, how long do I need to hold this stretch? That's another topic for another time. There's a lot more details about it, but for today's purposes, I'm just gonna say as long as you feel that you need. So, other arm, same thing, pull it across, give it a hug, as long as you feel that it needs. Pull around behind and pull that elbow back towards the back wall, the back of your chair, wherever you happen to be. Good. Moving right along, more into your back. So make sure that you're really sitting up straight and articulating your spine. We're going to do kind of a desk version of like a yoga cat-cow. So if you're facing your desk, awesome, grab hold of it, scoot back a little bit so you can really hold on to the edge of your desk. I'm gonna pop off camera, so I'm gonna sit on a diagonal so I can demonstrate this. Hang on to the edge of your desk, and then you're gonna curve your middle and your back like you're making a big C with your torso. Almost like somebody's punching you in the stomach and you're trying to avoid the fist. So curve forward, let your head be part of the big curve. And then stretch straight up. I'm gonna pivot so you can see. And then arch back, 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 back. Almost like you're making a candy cane with your upper back and your head. You can do this a couple times, and if you do choose to arch back, you can turn your head to the side looking over your shoulder when you do that arch back, and that'll get this nice neck muscle in the side. We call it the SCM, the sternocleidomastoid. So you can do your big curve and turn your head as you stretch. Do it 3 times. Center, one side, and other side with that nice big curve in between to loosen you right up. Then to finish off, similar to the neck roll that we did earlier, you can do that also with your torso. So starting at the top of your head, roll down vertebrae by vertebrae until you feel that you've got a nice little stretch through your upper back, or until you run out of room on your desk. And then roll your whole body to the side, roll it around to an arch back, over to the side again, and down. And once again, as many times as you feel you need, 2 to 8 times. And same thing, make sure you go the other way. You don't need to do it that quickly. After that, give yourself a little shake, and you're ready to once again start working. Hopefully a little looser, a little less tight, a little less sore than you were before. So that's it, nice and simple and subtle. You should be able to do that at a desk, whether there's people around or whether you're by yourself. Ultimately, the best way, if you're sitting in this chronic position a lot and this regularly tightens up these areas, best way to do that is to get a massage. Even if it's just 15 minutes, half an hour, just focused on the upper back and those tight spots every once a month or every 6 to 8 weeks. That's all you really need if you're sitting in front of a computer chronically, so that stuff doesn't really get nice and tight and stay that way. So I'm going to put a written out version of all these exercises on my website. You can find them with my blog articles at acaringtouchmassagetherapy.com, along with more explanations about the muscles that we're focusing on, the muscles that get affected, and how and why we're working them the way that we are, just to get them loosened up, and why they get cranky the way that they do when we sit in front of our computers. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope this helped. Take a deep breath and try to stay relaxed.